What's up, y'all? My name is Big Rob, aka Rob Did It, and this is my story. Addicts, Addicts, that's what you call it.
We're all started.
We're all started.
Walmart, man. You got me in a Walmart t-shirt, man.
I seen that one before.
What's up, man? I need a Rob Did It t-shirt, man. You didn't do it today.
Man.
Waste of time, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey! What's up, everybody, man? I'm cool. One of Rob's closest friends. Met Rob. Really can't give you a day and time. Just since we was young, man. We all rode together. From dirt bikes to playing basketball on the Fisher-Price court in the backyard. I'll tell y'all something about Rob that I don't know. He was a Boy Scout. Yeah. Big Rob was a Boy Scout. But other than that, man, he was always a slim dude, athletic, played baseball. That was his passion, baseball. Then he picked up the weightlifting and started training me. We worked out together in the backyard, as you can see. I hated pull-ups and dips, but he always used to make me do them. Now I love him. But other than that, man, just a real good, solid dude, childhood friends. Ain't too much more I can say. Y'all see what he is right now.
JP. Juicy Pussy, right there. What JP, Juicy Pussy, he used to call him Juicy Pussy. And this the liquor store. You know what I'm saying?
Right here, bro.
Alright.
Grab whatever you want, hello.
Daddy, grab whatever you want.
Man, this is where it started, man. Since we've been young, we've been coming up in here.
Yeah, this is where we always come and get all our stuff. You know, this is Aikens, everybody used to hang out right here in front of this liquor store right here. Compton, baby.
It's it. Take the walk, hang out with the homies, and just do us. That's mainly it, man.
Yep.
We're all famous. Diana's now. Thank Miss Diana for letting us record.
JP.
Hey, I was close to it, but not that.
That's my little boy, man. Yeah, this is JP right here. He took care of us as a young kid, man.
What's up, man?
Tell him JP we gonna be out here.
Right now, but,
it's all good.
I used to lift weights too. I used to have some 1999s.
Yeah, JP, one of our OG homies that used to make us laugh all the time, man.
Still do.
Still do, yeah, to this day.
I was just talking about that big old horseshoe.
Yeah, tell them how I used to go to school. We used to be around here. I never really got in trouble like that, but you know.
Never been in trouble. You know?
Always, you know, stayed out of trouble.
Stupid shit.
Yeah, I did stupid shit, but didn't get in trouble, man.
Good kid. Grown man now. Father. You know? A responsible father. At that.
They sealed it? Damn. That was it. That was the boy. Whole street, man. So we taking the stock this way?
Yeah, okay.
Yo, what up? Terrell, you know what I mean? I met Rob, shit, ever since I recall, 2-3 years old, man. He moved in 84. My parents was already living here since like 70s. And ever since I recall, man, I met him, went to Daisy, went our separate ways in elementary school, but we still remain close. Like we'll see each other every day, spend the night, you know. Rob wasn't as big, nowhere close to what he looks like now. Very, very skinny dude, you know what I'm saying? He went off to college. I always say he got big from tipping cows, because that's the stories he would tell me when he was in Texas. You know, they'd get bored and get drunk and they'd go out and tip cows over. I don't get off into that shit, but you know, he came back and the brother like, I couldn't even recognize the motherfucker, to be honest. I didn't know who the nigga was, you know what I'm saying? And that's mainly it, man. I don't know how he got big. I'm not gonna assume, but I always credited to tipping cows. That's what I thought. Because every time I talked to the motherfucker, he was tipping cows and out in the woods doing all kind of silly country boy shit, man. And this is the world famous little country house. We'd come here and they'd be doing all this weightlifting and workout shit. I didn't fuck with it. It wasn't for me, and it's still not for me. But you know, that's it and that's all, dog.
So I went to Jarvis Christian College in Texas. It's in Hawkins, Texas, a little small town. I played baseball out there. I was one hell of a player. I ended up hitting 13 home runs in one season. Next season coming back, doing good, and then hit a little dribbler down third base line, ran it out to first base, and popped my hamstring. And after that, different parts of my body just started giving up on me. Like on the same leg, my quad tore, and after that, I had decided to give up baseball and focus on something else. That's what I went into fitness, to bodybuilding and lifting weights. Back in '09, this is where we was at, hanging out, doing all different type of shit. This used to be Suge House, we used to kick it at. Playing Madden and doing different shit like that. But in '09, I had came back from school, got into some little trouble, you know, hanging out right here and bullshitting around, really didn't have my life together. I met TT, and that's when I took my personal training to a whole nother level. Swap me right here, Compton Swap Me. Closed it down, world famous Compton Swap Me. Back in the day, we didn't usually go to the mall and different stuff like that. So when we wanted clothes and different things like that, we always came right here to the Compton Swap Me to get our Chucks, shoes, Nikes, white tees, jeans, everything. That's where we got it from right here, the Compton Swap Me. And a lot of shit used to go down in here, fights, shootings, different things all the time, man. And it was just tough coming in here, walking down the street, coming through here, and you know, you gotta stay on one side because the Crips had one side and then the Bloods had one side. So you couldn't go to the back side because if you live on this side of the town, you'd be considered a Blood. You know, on the back side, on this side, you consider a Crip. So they knew whose side it was. So if you go on to the other side, you knew that you had to be able to get down with some people or, you know, have to handle your business, you know?
Gotta be ready.
Gotta be ready.
That shit real. We had to be on this side, you know, not to go to that back side.
Yeah, everybody had their sides.
We ain't gonna name no names, but we had our side, they had their side.
Everybody had their sides at the Compton Swap Me.
You know what I'm saying?
We had the front side.
Hispanics got their side.
The back side. You know, if you want to buy a t-shirt, stand in the front side.
You want anything, stay on the front side, it don't even matter. You go on the back side, you in trouble.
Yeah.
But man, you ain't gotta speak on this shit. Everybody knows the Compton Swap Me is and what had happened over here, you know. Shout out to the homie at Chic. I heard he had something to do with putting the basketball court here. I don't know his name, but I know he had something to do with it, man. But y'all see what's going on around us, man. We grew up in this shit, man.
You know what I mean? Tore it down, though.
Ain't no getting comfortable around this motherfucker. You get in and you get out. It's simple. No fucking around. You be dead meat around this motherfucker.
I'm the big Bill, bro. They call me Alton. They call me Bunty. I met Rob, I don't even remember, a long time ago. He was a little dude, he was smaller than me. And he went to college, came back about 275.
I'm gonna do this.
I wanted to get out, workout.
Every time you think I'm about to count,
I was a pull-up dude. So he wanted to work out with me. He wanted to do pull-ups, but too bad he couldn't do none. So little old me had to hold this big 270-pound dude to do one pull-up. But eventually, hard work paid off, and you see him now. That's my bro. Kind of look like me. I think he a little more handsome though. But love him to death, and I'm proud of him.
So what got me back on track was one of my friends. His name is T-Man. Basically, back in the day, I was just doing a lot of smoking, drinking. When I came back home from college, really couldn't focus, you know what I'm saying? Because I really didn't have no goals after that, because my career didn't pop off like I thought it was. And one of my boys one day, he had laced my blunt with some ecstasy, and ended up smoking it and getting real high off of it, and it kind of like fucked me up. So after that day, I knew that shit wasn't the right thing to do, and I didn't want no parts of that life anymore. So I ended up going to Bally's, aka LA Fitness, now to this day, and starting as a personal trainer.
Me and Rob started out as trainers. We both were trainers at the same gym, LA Fuckness, in Long Beach, California. We both started out as trainers. And first of all, Rob was a much more successful trainer than I was. I had about 2 clients, and Rob had a gang of them motherfuckers. So nobody wanted to hear that, you know, right off the bat in a chain gym like that. Nobody wanted to hear right off the bat that I'm gonna try to kill your motherfucking ass when we train together. That's not the way to get clients. So if you work for LA Fuckness or Planet Fuckness and you want to get some clients, don't tell them that you planning on killing their ass. I can tell you that from experience. But Rob did a very likable motherfucker. Everybody liked him. And when I first seen him, I just said, damn, that's a big motherfucker. So I shortened, everybody called him Big Rob, I just shortened it down to Big. I'm like, damn, big motherfucker. So he said, look, old man, I know you got a lot of experience and you be telling motherfuckers how you gonna kill them and all this kind of shit. I'm from Compton, just like you, and I accept your challenge. I don't think you can kill me. So let's train together. I want to see what you got, see what you know, and try to learn some shit from your old ass. But you know, he never really. I mean, Rob, me and Rob is so close because we both came from Compton, and Rob understands me because, you know, when I was his age, he is me. He's just like me. I was a pretty big motherfucker when I was young too, and he's from the streets. That's what I'm trying to say. He's from the streets. I'm from the streets. So we speak the street language and we understand each other. We speak to each other on the street level. And we can speak, you know, on a fucking, we wouldn't be afraid to speak on the White House floor either to the motherfucking Democratic convention either. So it don't matter where we at, we still gonna be the same. We still have our roots in Compton, we still have our roots from the streets, so that's why we get along so fucking well. And I call him my son because it's just like a son to me. I remember when we both be broke than a motherfucker. And if Rob got $5, then $2.50 of it was mine. We was fucking running out of gas, cars breaking down and shit. Every other day, trying to get to work and training people. And I said, hey, we got a little money, let's go eat, Big Rob. And we would go eat and try to keep a little gas in the car. When I had a car, a lot of times that motherfucker break down, I didn't have the money to fix it, so I just walked my ass wherever I had to go. Luckily, I live pretty close to the gym, so I just, you know, walk. Didn't want to walk, didn't feel like fucking walking, but I had no goddamn choice. If I wanted to get to work, that's how I was going to get there. So, at that time, I felt a little better physically, so me and Ron would have battles. We would go back and forth, and I couldn't get rid of that young motherfucker. I tried to, Ron was not used to doing the super high rep stuff, so I tried to get rid of him on doing the rest, but that motherfucker, hey, fuck that, we'll be here all day, motherfucker. I love that shit. I love that shit about him. He wasn't gonna let me outdo him. Back then, if I did it, even if it was like this, I do something, if Rob missed it the first time, he watched me do it, he gonna do it the next time. He would not let my old ass do anything that he couldn't do or wasn't gonna do. He gonna do that shit. That was back then. Now I can't nowhere keep up with the motherfucker. But back then we would go back and go at it. And then he decided he was gonna enter a bodybuilding contest, and I trained Rob for the bodybuilding contest. Not you know, I'm not a super experienced bodybuilder by any means, but you know, I had did a few shows and was somehow successful at doing it because my dieting experience was you eat the same thing for 3 months. It wasn't no deviation or variations. I just ate the same fucking thing for 3 months and trained my ass off, and that was my way of preparing for a contest. You just, you know, it's gonna be rough. You ain't gonna like it, but that's what you gotta do if you want to be a champion. So Rob said, fuck it. I can do it. If you could do it, I can do it. Just tell me what you ate. Tell me what I ate. And then the training when he got rough, when his cars was low, or was depleted or flat or whatever. This is when his steady motherfucking set came about in a gym, in the way we use it in the gym. Okay, I based it from my mother's life. You know, no matter what life throws at you, it's steady motherfucking set. But as far as training and the gym philosophy goes, that came from me and Rob training, getting ready for his contest. Rob was getting ready for the contest. I was just training him. And I remember one day he was doing an extremely hard set, and he said, "Damn, Pop, I think I'm gonna throw up. I think I can't take it." I said, "Well, when you get back from that shit, you know, it's still gonna be your set." And Rob said, "It's gonna still be my motherfucking set, Pop?" I said, "Yeah, goddamn, it's gonna still be your motherfucking set. So when you get back, go ahead, throw up, pass out, whatever the fuck you gotta do. When you get back, it's still your motherfucking set." So as far as gym-wise, the still motherfucking set was developed, me and Rob during this during a training session. That was the first time I applied it to the gym, but I always use it as my model for life, my model for living. And that came from my mom. No matter what life throws at you, it's still your motherfucking set. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how hard it gets in the gym, no matter if you feel like you gotta throw up, you're gonna pass out, whatever the fuck, it's still your motherfucking set. Right? That was developed. That, as far as gym application, was developed through me and Rob training together. So we've been through hard shit together. Yeah, like I said, not having shit. I wasn't a very successful trainer at all in the group training sessions. I wasn't very successful because, like I said, I was too hard for most people. But Rob was very successful. But the trainers, the real trainers, wanted to train with me. They wanted that train. So Rob and Mike Rashid, they wanted to train with me because they wasn't looking for the easy way. They wanted to make it harder, you know, they try to make themselves improve or find something that they didn't know. Maybe they didn't know. They want to expand their knowledge and find something maybe that they didn't know. They figured I've been at it a long ass time. Maybe I could show them something. And the fact that I said it's going to be the hardest shit you ever had to do appealed to them. But it's not. That's why I never expected to be successful on YouTube, because I didn't think my philosophy would appeal to the masses. The masses don't want the hard way. They don't want that shit. They want something easy. They want the 5-minute abs, 2-minute. You know, the easy, the shorter, the fucking time gets shorter and shorter. They want the easiest fucking route they can get to try to be successful. You know, if they had 0 minutes, where you could just machine and look at your fucking abs and make them get lumpy and shit, people would use that. They want the easiest way. Whatever they can find, if you can tell them the fastest, easiest way to do it without, you gotta work your fucking ass off. If they can find that, then that's what they want to use. But like I said, the way I relate to Rob the most, like I said, I met him at the gym. But I relate to him because he's from the streets, he's of the people, he's from some working class people. So that's me, that's my background. Our background is jail, we have a lot in common. From the streets, we started our backyards and started our backyard.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
Hard of the best.
Tight. You simple-head motherfucker.
Like, we've been through some fucking rough times. I remember me and Rob, late one night, we became, you know, more than just training parties at the gym. We do shit outside the gym. We was looking to, how should I say this? Fuck somebody up. That some guy had made the mistake of doing the wrong thing to Rob's sister. I mean, me and Rob out, midnight Rob was out looking for this motherfucker. So, you know, it's not just in the gym, we had camaraderie, and like I said, like my son outside, you don't fuck with Rob's ass, right? Not to respect my ass, not to do shit about it. And you can't fuck with my old ass and Rob not, you know. We just like that. We got each other's back. He always got my motherfucking back. So you see, when I say the original Iron Addicts crew, Rob did it. I think Rob, it was definitely before Mike, before Bulo too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rob was my first real training partner since Richard Schoenberg, and I was back in my competition days. I didn't have, you know, a training partner since the days in competition, but after I had the open heart surgery in 2005 and came back to weightlifting a couple of years later, Rob Did It was my first actual training partner. So I trained him for the contest, but we were actual training partners. We trained, you know, together every day. So he's like the original crew, you know, after my surgery. So he's my crew, my son, and I love this motherfucker. I love that motherfucker. You don't fuck with Big Rob, that's my boy right there. Your ass get fucked up. Alright.
Growing up in Compton was kind of different. Compton, you're gonna become bad, you're gonna be all this and that. They think it's so negative. But look at me, I came out the neighborhood, I'm still good, you know? And basically what you gotta do to be able to come out of Compton and still stay focused was to be able to involve yourself in different activities and different things like that. Because in Compton, you know what I'm saying, it's rough. So I still have to fight my way up out of there and do different things. Just because you live in the hood don't mean that you gotta do them activities that other people are doing out there to glorify and live that dream that you want. Always gonna be around that negativity and different things, and they're always gonna be your friends. But at the end of the day, you gotta make the right decisions that's gonna help you. And that's what I did. I made the right decisions that was gonna help me. So you guys got to know a little bit more about me, Big Rob, and make sure you motherfuckers like, comment, and subscribe, and share this shit. Omega Supreme, War Juice, out, you know what I'm saying? You can pick it up at tigerfitness.com, I'mSoAlpha.com. Pick it up with a stack. You can stack it with the I'm So Alpha pre-alpha workout, pre-workout too. And man, this shit